And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. It's time for the NBA. As a player, what's your main focus in these early stages of the season, Clark?
You know, Kevin, I think the biggest thing is just building chemistry, getting a level of comfort with one another, learning tendencies and preferences. Chemistry is the key at this time of the season.
Now Sacramento starting five. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. And Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Fox. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Murray sets a screen for Fox over Smith. And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
Lets it go from the wing. Green, no luck. Barnes finds Monk. Pass to Fox. And stolen by Şengün. Brooks the pass to VanVleet. And some nice passing there by Houston. Şengün no good. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And VanVleet picks one up.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success? He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State. Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
Oh, here we go. Şengün's got the fast break Kings.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
VanVleet against Fox. Now the pass to Monk. Clock at 6. Over Green. The shot by Monk is no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Sabonis. Kicks it to Fox. On the wing, Monk. Here's Sabonis. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Fox. After Jalen Green's miss. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Murray for three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And really, since day one in the NBA, Murray's shown he has the ability to knock down the three. You can't give him space, especially in the corner.
And it's Smith missing. The Kings leading. Now Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Fox. In the corner, it's Monk. For the three, and another three for Sacramento.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Here's Smith. Another miss by Houston. Kings leading now by 5. Monk, the pass to Fox. Outside, Sabonis. Rebound by Smith.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
And that one, good.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
For the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Sorry. comes in for Dylan Brooks. It's Thompson in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's Green. He's got 5. It's good.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 3-point lead. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Pass to McGee. He dishes it to Fox. Over Green. Fox, no good. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against Golden State. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings. Pass to Herter. Launches it. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Smith with a wide open look. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Herter kicks to Ellis. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Herter against Eason. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Here's Green. He's got 10. Adams in the high post. For 3, Smith. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Kings lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. We've got Trey Lyles. Kevin Herter is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Vezenkov, and it's small forward. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, the Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, this is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction. There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction. And he certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report. Here's Herter following the score by Houston. Here's Sabonis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Thompson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe for the Rockets. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
Here's Duarte. He has yet to score. Sacramento again missing. Van Vliet looking around. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Duarte. He's covered by Eason. Şengün against Herder. Lets it go with the three. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks from outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Monk comes in for Duarte. The Kings trail by 3. And here is Monk. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Murray for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Smith the pass to Şengün. And he lays it straight in. And it's a 5-point Houston lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Monk against Van Vliet. Murray a screen on Van Vliet to end the run. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Smith. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
Now, here's Monk. The pass to Herder. Here's Vezenkov. To the middle. And stolen by Şengün. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And the jumper off target to finish the break. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Barnes is checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Kevin Herder. The shot by Monk is no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
McGee, he's checked in for Sabonis.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred Van Vliet. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 19 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Monk touched it last, they say. Green is checked in for Houston. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. Green deciding where to go with it. Shot from the top of the key, and the jumper falls for him. Green's got 12 in the game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Fox. That one goes in. Fox has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by Houston.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Smith on the wing. Van Vliet outside. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Almost, but it rolls out. The Kings trail by 12. Outside, Fox. Throws it up high. And stolen by Şengün. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. McGee is screen on Green. To the inside. Doesn't go for him. Smith with some nice D. Passes to Şengün. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .32 seconds left to play here in the half. And then Monk with the dunk.
Monk has some real bounce now. When he's clear for takeoff, he's not hesitating at all before he launches.
Şengün with a screen on Murray. And Şengün throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And it's Green missing. From deep three-point territory. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Houston Rockets.
They're playing at a fast pace, seizing opportunities to beat the defense down the floor. That's created some mismatches that have been to their advantage.
Running like a young Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, I'm still running, Ernie. Running to the snack bar.
Next up, the power rankings. Let's take a peek at which teams are at the top of the association.
Well, I think of Houston. Well, they're still in a good spot overall. But they have dropped a little since the last rankings.
Still, they remain a team that's in the top third of the league. A lot of season left to go. Going to be interesting to see where they end up. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Down low, Şengün, and Şengün throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And Fox gets it to go.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Green with the ball. And now by Barnes. Green against Monk. Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's good for 2. Green's got 14 points for the game.
Not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but finishes like this from Green, I think, demonstrate how tough he is.
Now, here's Sabonis. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Monk, how he performed last season. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Fox against Van Vliet. Murray sets a screen for Fox. Over to the left wing. Off target from three-point range. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Smith. Chalk up 2 there. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
For a guy who's 6'10", Smith's tight handle is impressive.
Monk with the bounce pass. Fox looking it over. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the Kings making a change here. Herter's checked in.
For the Kings, number 9.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Sabonis' screen on Van Vliet. Up top, Sabonis. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Sabonis has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, there were some scouts that felt like Sabonis had a lower ceiling compared to others in his draft class. But I tell you what, he just continues to get better and better.
And it's Smith missing.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Now, here's Fox. 19 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Van Vliet. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Smith with a screen on Monk. The drive by Green. Tries again. Smith, no good. The Kings trail by 7. Herter finds Sabonis. Now here's Murray. Sabonis inside. He's against Smith. Sabonis, no good.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Green breaking loose. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Sacramento's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. Van Vliet against Fox. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now here's Green. He's got 14. 8 away. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. On offense, here are the Kings. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Herter, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Van Vliet, good on the baseline J. Van Vliet's got 6.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Monk dishes to Fox. Shoots over Van Vliet. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 4 rebounds in this game. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Here he goes. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Houston. It led by as many as 14 points. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Lyles checked in for the Kings. Chris Duarte comes in from Malik Monk. Right side, Green lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Lyles.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Fox kicks to Lyles. Pass to Herter. Here's Vezenkov. They set the pick. Here's Fox. 4 on the clock. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
And Green slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
6 seconds left to play in the third. Fox from outside. It's deflected, and so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Lyles out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Kevin Herter. And it's Duarte in at the 2 spot. Pass to Herter. Here's Duarte. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Holiday finds Thompson. Some nice passing there by Houston. Şengün. No good on the 3. The Kings trail by 8. Herter with it. And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in.
On to the floor for your Rockets.
Here's Lyles. And a miss there off the inbound. Rockets leading by 8. At the elbow, Whitmore. Here's Şengün. Good on the 3-point shot.
You can see Şengün improving his 3-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
Outside, Sabonis. And there's the pass to Herter. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Şengün, no good. The Kings trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Drops in the tray. Duarte's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
To the paint. And Şengün throws it down.
and such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
The Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Passes it to Sabonis. Now here's Herter. Right side Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Another 3 for Sacramento.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working with getting inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. Brooks comes in for Tate. Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, Mike Brown had some advice for the team during the break. Now, he was vocal enough. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Fox. Following the basket by Jalen Green. Here's Sabonis. Back to Fox. Sabonis' screen on VanVleet. Fox inside the line. Şengün with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Three-pointer, Fox. Another miss by Fox. Houston leading by 11. On the wing, Green. Monk defending. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Rejected by VanVleet.
And perfect positioning from VanVleet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instincts. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Timeout call for Rockets. They're up by 11. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Monk against Green. Brooks, left side. And stolen by Barnes. Now, here's Fox with the tip. And Murray with the second chance points. Murray's got it back down to single digits for the Kings.
Gritty board and putback for Murray there. Wow.
He gets that one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Monk. Murray for 3. Sabonis fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
One of the attributes Sabonis has is he's excellent at drawing fouls. I mean, even when the contact happens, he doesn't let it affect his shot.
Rockets leading by 8 and stolen by Barnes. From the baseline. Sabonis kicks to Murray. The three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Green, a reverse. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Sabonis, the pass to Fox. Sabonis inside. Şengün covering. Murray sets a screen for Fox. Murray outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Second chance effort. He lays it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
From deep, Green. No good that time. So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, New Balance presents your Player of the Game.